Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf with Phil and Dave. Movie talk show where each week one of us takes a movie off our shelf, presents it to the other, and discusses it at length. This week we've got coming off of my shelf, 1986's Little Shop of Horrors, directed by Frank Oz, written by Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, starring Rick Moranis, Ellen Greene, Steve Martin, Bill Murray, Jim Belushi, of course, in a star-making role. David, here we are back on the couch. Welcome. How are you doing this week? And, of course, what are your initial thoughts on the movie?
I am fantastic because I started watching According to Jim.
Oh, you're on board.
Yeah, you know who his co-star, Courtney
Thorne-Smith.
There you go.
Melrose.
Yeah. That's it.
Revenge of the Nerds Part 2 and Chairman of the Board. B-O-R-D. Chairman of the Board.
Let's get back to how I'm doing.
Okay.
As I mentioned, I'm doing really well. Thank you. And my initial thoughts on the film are as follows. I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, okay.
I
just assumed.
I actually watched the wrong movie. I thought you got on board with parody porn and watched Little Shop of Horrors. And then you just mentioned 1986, and this was from last year.
Yeah.
4K, great film.
Yeah. Genius.
But yeah, it was fun to go to 86.
Yeah, okay.
You know how much I love the 80s.
Yes.
And the 90s, and sometimes the hits of today. Not as much.
No Richard Dean Anderson in this. No Seinfeld necessarily. Maybe. I don't want to jump the gun, but
there's one, and I'll get to it when it comes. And
okay.
Believe me, it won't take long.
Okay.
It's pretty quick.
Okay.
Pretty quick. I'd say wait to the end, so the listener will wait till the end of the show.
Anticipating it, yeah.
But I'll have something else. Well, they'll have to wait to the end.
Okay.
Just so we get the full listen. That's what they do on those videos. Wait to the end.
Sure.
If it says that,
wait for it. Yeah.
I purposely am out. I will not watch it if you
wait.
tell me to watch it. Leave it up to me.
I will decide.
I've decided how I feel about this film.
Great.
It's mixed. It's a mixed feelings.
Classic Dave response.
I watched it twice.
Oh, great.
And after the first viewing, I'm like, I was pretty bored.
This.
No, I was bored.
Okay.
The last little bit, I'm like, it was really hard for me to stay in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Watched it a second time, and for certain reasons, which you'll have to wait till the end.
Of course, I will be here. I get it.
It was a slightly better experience.
Okay.
So we can go through that. I'm more curious to know what your history is of the movie, and why did you select such film now?
Sounds like Christopher Guest. What a strange and interesting plan. I don't know why I love this movie as much as I do, but man, I watched this movie a lot.
I was hoping you'd say as much as you did, which would imply you didn't like it this time, but oh well.
Change it up.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, we'll get there, I'm sure.
UHF.
Yeah. This was a movie that I watched a lot when I was younger. It was on cable. It was sort of in and around.
Mm-hmm.
And I always liked the songs. As you know, I grew up as a big horror movie fan. And the practical effects and the Tom Savinis of the world, that kind of practical, physical, like The Thing and so forth. And
Friday the 13th, you raved about that death scene.
Absolutely.
How did they do it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And watching this movie at a young age, I was just mesmerized by the puppetry, the miniature work, the backlot. As you sort of know that it's not real New York, but it's set up in such a way.
What?
And just the theatricality of it on some level, I really, really dug it. And I grew up and I was always a fan of musicals. So it really just hit all the
this is
the markings.
Perfect blend for you.
And I loved Rick Moranis and I loved Steve Martin. Like, they're just like all the SCTV guys. It was just everything about this.
It was half SNL, half SCTV.
Yeah.
Like a nice
blending,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so there was just so many elements of this movie that I really dug as a child. And I had recently watched a YouTube video, sort of documentary about the creation of the show on Broadway. And when I was in New York a couple of years ago, it was on Broadway, and it was a really tough ticket to get. So it's been in the sphere of short list, if you will.
Okay.
And I thought, frankly, it's been a little too long since we did a musical.
I would disagree.
Yeah, and I knew you would, which is why I thought, well, I'm just going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
And perhaps more importantly, it's just not a big five movie. And I know that the last few times we've done these sort of big totemic, whether it's Shawshank, Cuckoo's Nest, Silence of the Lambs.
This did not win the big five.
Yeah, it's just a smaller imprint of a film. And so I thought that would be fun to unearth.
Well, unearth we will.
We shall.
It was pleasant to see a few faces that I wasn't expecting.
Like Jim Belushi.
Well, that's one. Steve Martin, Bill Murray.
Guest.
Christopher Guest. I realize he is the guy buying flowers, I believe.
That's right, yeah.
All I knew was Rick Moranis.
Sure.
I barely knew that. You alluded to Moranis.
I did.
I had brought him up. I don't know why I would bring him up. We must have touched on Ghostbusters or something.
Yeah,
because we haven't talked about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids yet.
Not yet.
But this is what you meant when it was becoming soon.
Absolutely.
To a couch near me.
Suddenly it would be coming.
Yeah. Suddenly Susan, also a very good show as well.
That's right. Brooke Shields.
Yep.
Talented.
Now, of course, I am aware of who Frank Oz is, the
Certainly.
director of this film and the puppeteer of Yoda.
The voice of Yoda as well. I want to give proper credit.
He appreciates it. And we're probably not going to get a lot of opportunity in the future to talk about him.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
That's what I hope. No, I respect the work that he does. I don't want any confusion here. Love the Muppets. I think he was involved in that.
Of course, yeah. And Jim Henson for sure.
Yeah, very close, those guys. Very close. But Phil, tell me, and maybe those listening that don't know necessarily, what has he directed?
Well, he directed
not everything. Give
The
me a
Muppets
taste.
Take Manhattan, right? But he did. We've done a Frank Oz movie before. We did Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, if you recall.
Right. Of course.
Also a Steve Martin movie. What about Bob?
Oh yeah, the Dreyfus.
Bill
Murray.
He did House Sitter, which is a movie I really liked, also with Steve Martin.
Okay.
In and Out, Bowfinger, which is one of my all-time favorite comedies.
Sounds like he has a type he likes to work with.
Yeah, and he did The Score, which is if you recall,
this is De Niro.
De Niro and Marlon Brando and Edward Norton shot in Montreal about.
Oh, really?
The heist movie.
Cool.
So, he's
dabbled.
Yeah, he's got some chops though, because obviously, if you recall, we both adored, I think is the word you used, in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Check the tape.
I think that was the beginning. It might have been Trains, Planes of me turning around on Steve Martin, and stay to the end. And we'll find out if I've come full circle.
Okay.
Let's just hang tight.
Dropping hints here. But yeah, so it's just a guy that doesn't really, obviously he's got the puppetry and working with Henson's.
He's mastered that, if you will.
That's right. So as a director, he doesn't really have a particular style. He's not a guy that you're like, oh yeah, this is a Frank Oz movie. But the stuff he does, particularly when he's working with Steve Martin, I think he delivers.
This is a Geffen?
Oh, sure, yeah, David Geffen.
Is it David Geffen?
Yeah, music producer.
Okay, I sort of recognize it, but I feel like this is the first time I've seen us do a Geffen production.
Yeah, he's not a name that I would recognize specifically as a Geffen film.
Okay.
I want to say we may have covered him in Beetlejuice was one of his productions.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
But beyond the music thing, he was the G in DreamWorks SKG when that launched in 2000.
I didn't even realize there was an SKG at the end.
Yeah, Spielberg and Katzenberg and Geffen were the sort of three magnates that became DreamWorks.
Who's Katzenberg?
Jeffrey Katzenberg was Disney.
Oh.
Yeah, he left Disney just after The Lion King was a sort of like big production thing. And he ended up producing Shrek in 2000, which kind of was making fun of some of the Disney fantasy epic fairy tales. Yeah.
Good. Someone's got to do it.
Someone has to do it, right?
I'm not going to do it.
No. If not us, who?
I know. I love them.
So it's definitely got some pedigree, and obviously this is a musical. It's going to release the record. There's probably some elements of that kind of come from Geffen's interest, perhaps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as a musical, this was on Broadway.
It probably should have stayed there.
There we go. All right. All right.
Not a hot take. I've been thinking about it all morning. Some truth to it, but not full truth.
Sure.
And nothing but the truth.
You can't handle the truth. So it was originally a 1950s black and white film starring, speaking of You Can't Handle the Truth, starring Jack Nicholson.
There you go.
And many years later became a musical written by, again, Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, who won Oscars for Little Mermaid, the music
I've heard
for
of
that.
it. I haven't seen it.
Aladdin. And
Aladdin, I believe it's.
That's
Aladdin.
That's right.
Great meat pies.
Great
meat pies. Actually, to interject, this is a play I remember that was done in our high school.
Oh, there you go.
That's my only real history of the movie outside of watching it yesterday and the day before. So I wasn't in it. I didn't make the cut, unfortunately.
Didn't make the cut.
I wanted to be an actor, and I was on the original cast, and I couldn't Well, I couldn't cut it.
What did you audition for?
I don't remember.
Okay.
This is grade 3.
Okay. Long time ago.
Long time ago. And actually, I might be getting mixed up which play it was, but I know I watched this on stage at.
So you may not have auditioned for it, but it was definitely presented.
I auditioned for something and I got cut.
Okay.
I was in it. I was so bad. I'm out of it.
Wow, you got the part and then they took it back.
What's that do to a grade 3 kid?
Well, obviously, it led you on a path of alcoholism.
Yeah, 9 years old. Mr. Cooper.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, my mom didn't like him either.
No, I hope he's listening. I hope he knows.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I hope he knows what damage he's wrought on the world.
Nonetheless, I recall enjoying it. I was in the 15th row.
Okay.
That I do remember.
Hell of a row. Dead center. I was never a part of any stage musicals at school.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
No offense.
No.
You have gifts in other areas.
But yeah, no, I do not have a singing voice, but I love watching musicals, love watching plays and so forth.
If you're not a giver, it means you might be a receiver. Like you're on one end of the spectrum and you just happen to be ingesting it, enjoying it, not giving it out.
Ingesting.
You're ingesting. You ingest movies. Come on, open up your mind.
I've been known to ingest a movie or two. You're right.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the sort of brief little history of it. Again, Menken and Ashman won Oscars and worked on Beauty and the Beast and so forth. So the pedigree of the movie and the story is very
well documented.
solid and healthy, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Unlike The Plant at the beginning.
That's right, not doing so well. So let's get into the movie. But before I do...
Are you going to give us a little synopsis?
We're going to get a little synopsis.
I'd appreciate it. I want you to know that. I do.
Old Faithful.
If I can get you on IMDb, I'm happy.
There it is. So here we've got, as IMDb will tell you, a nerdy florist finds his chance for success and romance with the help of a giant man-eating plant who demands to be fed. That's it.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong. It's pretty concise.
It doesn't mention anything about Jim Belushi.
It's true.
But
Or the singers.
Yeah, there's more complexity to it. But yeah, I think in layman's terms, that's what's happening.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the movie here, David.
Love to.
I don't think you do, but you're not a musical fan. Did you know going in that this was a musical? Like before they obviously started singing?
I had an inkling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. We've got...
Yeah.
I think the best way to discuss the film is we can kind of go over the song choices along the way. Now, it opens, obviously, with a prologue, and we get the title song.
Yeah.
How great is this song?
Well, I will say it's one of the best ones in the movie.
Okay. Pretty darn catchy as well,
It is catchy. And you know how I feel about that.
Yes.
I haven't sung it a lot.
You've been humming it a lot, I think. I think you've been humming it.
The whole ride over. The whole ride over. But get this, Philip. I went in with an open mind.
Doubtful, but
no, I did.
appreciate you saying
I put my phone away.
Okay.
I put it on the big screen TV, which was probably a mistake. It did not translate well to 65 inches.
Well, it was on a big screen in 86, so.
That's a different screen, okay? If you want to listen to our screen talk, you can revisit one of our older episodes where we talked about screens. I think it's in the archives somewhere.
Yeah,
just keep watching.
Just keep listening.
Keep listening.
Yeah,
you'll find it eventually. But right away, Philip,
Mm-hmm.
I recognize somebody.
Oh, interesting.
The 6-second rule. The middle woman.
Okay. Crystal or Chiffon or Sherelle?
Are you talking about the real name?
No, the name in the movie.
The middle one.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at the middle one.
All right. They're named all after girl group bands, doo-wop bands from the 50s.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Instantly recognized her.
Okay.
Knew exactly what episode she was in of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Wow.
Played Will's love interest in the
Okay.
earthquake episode.
Really?
I double-checked it later, but I didn't have to.
You knew.
I knew. It lined up. Right away.
It's strange.
Boom.
But this is 86.
91 was the episode.
Okay.
So 5 years.
5 years later, and
Yeah.
she's dating a high school kid?
She had fake
Oh, that's
everything.
that girl?
That's that girl.
Oh, that's the best. I love that joke.
Yeah.
I love that. That was the best.
hair,
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, everything.
That was her.
Oh, that's great.
See, now you understand now this useful gift I have?
Yeah, it's a gift, and sure, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
forgot
do-
the useful part, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift. And I I do remember that episode, though. Pretty funny.
I mean, it's a pretty memorable one.
Yeah.
Great
It stands
series.
out.
Great series.
I was a big fan because I love 50s music. This was like a great opening song to me. I like that it sets the scene. We kind of get a tour of the neighborhood that they're in, which again has just the right amount of fakery.
Yeah.
I love looking at a backlot like we've talked about with certain
Gremlins.
movies, Gremlins, where
Yeah.
it's like this is so clearly, and I've been on this backlot. This is the Warner lot.
Oh, yeah.
The surreality of it is almost what makes it so good.
Yeah.
The fact that it looks cheap or that it looks...
You want to commit to what your look.
It's not trying to be
Yeah.
realistic. It's
Clearly.
trying to kind of play with it, which I like. And I also got a kick out of, again, the girls' names are based on 50s doo-wop bands.
Yeah,
So
I'm too.
You wouldn't have gotten
I'm
that.
thinking about the earthquake episode.
That's right. Yeah. And then we kind of have the introduction of our lead characters. We got Seymour, Rick Moranis kind of tripping and stumbling, and
He's your klutzy character.
that's it. Classic klutz.
The boss is the hard-nosed style boss.
Mushnick, not very happy in
Yeah.
life.
Kind of look like John Goodman. Are you with me? From Wish?
Yeah. From Wish. That's your go-to John Goodman?
Yeah.
King Ralph, buddy.
No, from the website Wish, which is like knockoff stuff.
Oh,
Come on, you've heard that
Wish.
joke. It's
No.
like you can choose Temu if you
Timu.
want.
If you had said Timu, I would have understood.
Yeah,
I don't know Wish.
I wasn't sure which one to go with.
I don't understand.
Clearly, I picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
And we have a woman,
Ellen Green.
Ellen Green. We're gonna
Here's
spend
the big question. I wonder what your comfort level is with Ellen Green.
my comfort level.
Yeah.
She has already won the Francis Award for the year,
Yeah.
and we have 3 months left. I'm giving it to her.
It's over.
No one's gonna top it.
Now, you did say the likely candidate, the winner even, was going to be Brad Dourif, if you recall, from Cuckoo's
From
Nest.
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Well,
have
he's
we surpassed?
Oh yeah, he's been pushed aside.
Oh, he doesn't
Yeah,
even
she's
exist.
she's on the screen way too much, and I think she's such a Francis candidate that I have to remind people who are listening who have not heard one of those references before. It's about the 12th time.
Yes, sure.
A Francis candidate originated from the Swiss Family Robinson episode
Yeah.
because you found the kid really annoying.
Francis being
the name.
most annoying person I've ever seen in a movie. Yeah.
So anyone who's in a movie that we choose who's extremely annoying enough where I got up and almost turned it off.
Wow.
So close.
Wow.
I would never do that. I'm just
Now,
kidding.
Previous winners, of course, are the entire cast of Daylight.
Did we minus George?
Yeah, George doesn't count.
Yeah,
and
George,
obviously,
yeah.
Sly doesn't count. But all the supporting cast for Daylight won.
Yeah. I'd have to revisit who we chose over the last 4 or 5 years.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely a shoe-in.
I knew that was going to be a stretch
I'm
for you,
glad you knew.
and
Is it a problem for you at all?
it rolls my eyes. Once you commit to it, much like we just talked about, if you're accepting the fact that this is the reality that you're living in, it doesn't really bother me.
I accept it. I just found her voice is really annoying.
Yeah.
That's it. I accept her character.
Well, sure, but the voice is part of that character.
Yeah,
Right? So you either have to accept that that's that character or not.
I might visually accepted it.
Sure.
Obviously.
Of course you did.
But my ears just
Shrill. Couldn't handle it.
It
eh?
was just rough.
Yeah. Now, was it the singing voice or the
No,
speaking?
the singing voice, no real issue with
Okay.
that. The singing voices were all relatively done well, which they usually are because, well, it's a musical. You want to have good singing voices. They don't want you.
Sure. But I will say that occasionally, as in the case with Tommy, which we'll get off the shelf at some point,
Again, no rush. This is your one of the year.
they have Jack Nicholson in that role in that movie, and he can't sing at all. So sometimes, if you're just a star, it's enough to be in the movie. Like, I wouldn't say Rick Moranis has a particularly great singing voice.
Hey, hold your horses there, buddy.
I think it's perfectly reasonable. It's just I wouldn't put it in the
Yeah.
echelon, if you will. Whereas Ellen Green has the chops, let's say, to do the job.
Yeah.
Who has the chops, I suppose, are these 3 women.
Yeah.
They handle a kind of Greek chorus part. They're sort of doing a little narration here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And they kick off Skid Row, which to me early on is a song that I adore.
Skid Row.
Skid Row.
Do you like the band?
Yeah, not bad.
What is a Skid Row?
It's off to the skids. It's off to the side. It's degenerate. It's dilapidated.
I
It's
got
not
the
very
general idea, but I just want to know if there's anything I'm missing.
If you remember
great.
from Rocky,
You
right?
came-
That's where they put his locker. They put his locker on Skid Row. What do you mean? And it's because he's no longer a prized asset. He's off to the side.
Okay, good enough.
And that's what these people are. They're off to the side.
I know skid marks.
Oh, I bet you do.
Oh,
You sick.
let me tell you, got a lot of history there.
So talk to me about this song. What are your thoughts on this? The other one is all preamble to set you up and set the scene.
Yeah.
I find this is like the first one of your in the movie choreograph
Big.
musical.
It's a big one. It's a showcase one.
Yeah.
It's one of the meatier ones.
I'd say.
It goes on for a fair period of time.
Yeah.
One thing I do like about it is the transitions of who's singing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just random people, and then you
Yes.
have a baritone, just
Yeah.
So I like the variety of it.
Sure.
When it comes to musicals, how memorable are they? Do
Yeah.
they stick in your head?
Fair.
This is probably one of the better ones. I think this movie comes out strong.
Okay,
I want to say that.
Open strong. Okay.
Yeah, I did not dislike the whole movie. I want to make that absolutely 100% clear for everyone.
Great.
And I also found that this had a lot of movement.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. It's like I said, it's the first kind of choreographed. They're all kind of doing their things.
The whole town's sort of involved in it, so I get on board with that.
And you kind of get the impression everybody wants out of Skid Row, right? That's the whole point.
That's
of the
what
song,
I was
and
thinking.
That's the whole thing. So you're seeing the derelict people, homeless, so on.
That's the impression I got.
That's right. So I like that part.
And of course, the song eventually slows down and comes to an end. Similar to the business there at the flower shop, very slow. Very
slows
slow.
way down.
Way down. So we get a real change of
energy, tone.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure why you have that many employees.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know why he's upset that she's late.
Yeah, no one's coming.
You don't have to pay her.
Yeah.
Right?
She hasn't checked in.
She hasn't clocked in.
Yeah, swipe.
But it gives us like some quick cuts of them just kind of
You're killing time. It's over.
Yeah. I got the sense the flower shop in the town was a little busier. At least they had a side hustle.
They got a side hustle. Give her a little taste.
But he was ready to basically shut it down.
He's basically calling it quits.
Yeah.
He's
Go
over.
home. Don't come in tomorrow.
Yeah. Forget it.
Yeah.
Luckily, Christopher Guest is there to save the day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's Christopher Guest. He's a guy.
Yeah. From Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Okay.
And Princess Bride and SNL for a year.
I don't think that was his real voice. I don't know.
No, what I love about it, what sticks out to me so funny, and it happens 2 or 3 times more in the movie.
Oh, yeah. It's a thing.
It's again, so heightened 50s, silly, surreal movie that him walking in, projecting in that voice that is so fake.
Yeah.
That it sort of becomes endearing, right? Like it's embracing its fakery, its silliness.
Oh, yeah. It's fully committed.
Yeah. And I really love that. I love any movie that kind of is willing to do that. What I find challenging when movies that we've talked about has been movies that want to be something else and fail. This wants to be what it is and succeeds. It gets to just be as silly as it wants.
Well, you can't take it too serious when you have a talking plant.
Yeah, acknowledging exactly that's the point.
Yeah,
right?
You're all in on the silliness, of course.
Yes, as you know, I'm Mr. Silly.
What's funny though is I had $100 bill.
Yeah,
and I was just buying a bag of rice.
Okay, interesting.
I assumed I was going to have to use my debit or credit. And then he rang up the price.
Yep.
And this is a big bag.
Oh, okay.
It was about $80.
Okay.
So, and he said, well, if I pay cash, it's less.
No tax.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
So, yeah, $65 for a big bag of rice.
Yeah, I guess that's good. I don't know.
I assume it's not as good as it used to be.
Sure.
But I was really happy to break that 100.
Yeah, I bet.
Now I have some meat pie money that I can get from Aladdin's.
Very good.
Cash only.
I love having $100 bills in my pocket because it means I can go to the casino.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Can't beat the house.
No, that's true. So Christopher Guest comes in and he sees this wild, crazy, cool plant and has $100 and wants to spend it.
Why not buy roses?
Why not buy $100 worth of roses?
Which is probably a lot back then.
Totally. They're all like losing their minds. They're just like, oh my gosh, it's happening.
Yeah.
And he gets to tell the story of this plant.
Yeah. How it came upon.
How it came about.
Yeah.
And what I thought was interesting is if you remember the crawl for this movie, it's late September. That's pretty much when this movie's going to drop.
Yeah, you're good with that.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
Yeah.
Who just dropped Naked Gun. And it's already on video.
That's right. But I like that the girls provide this sort of counterpoint as he's telling the story. He's just talking it, but then they're like, Audrey too. And like little bits along the way, a little chorus. I think it's really clever.
They have their moments.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
I think they're great. I love them throughout, actually.
I think great's a little strong.
Okay.
Good.
You're a fool.
They're good. That's the best you're going to get out of me.
All right. All right. But what's not good is Audrey, right? So we had the situation where this plant, as young as she is, isn't thriving.
Wait, are you talking about Audrey 1 or Audrey 2?
Audrey 2, I apologize.
Okay, you just said Audrey because she wasn't doing too great either.
That's true.
What's the rating on this movie, by the way?
PG.
Okay. Well, just, pushing the PG.
Yeah.
Let's get some adult themes.
Sure. It was probably around the same time as the PG-13 and so forth kind of introduction.
Maybe this was why it was introduced.
That was Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Yeah, that was
and
pretty,
Gremlins. Both were the
iffy
2 Amblin movies.
Yeah, well, he's pushing the envelope. So Audrey 2, right? That's what we're talking about.
Audrey 2. Yes, she's not doing well.
I think it's a he.
It's Audrey 2. Audrey's a female name.
Well, I think he may have misnamed it.
Really?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
Stay to the end. Not doing so well, and it does give us a song. I wrote down the Sunshine Song. Like, I don't know the titles of the songs. You probably do.
Grow For Me?
Grow For Me.
Yeah.
I like that. And it's Rick Moranis' first time to really share his lyrical.
Yeah, really belt it out.
Yeah. He has a softer voice, obviously.
Sure. I love the song. It's another one that's really catchy, kind of hummable. And I like lyrics. I like the way that the wordplay. I think Ashman's lyrics in this, I think, are fantastic. Really clever, and they play off each other well. And they hit the genre of that sort of 50s musical, I think, really well. And combined with the sort of 80s take on it, there's something about this symbiotic relationship between the music and the visual in this that I think really hits.
I think I enjoyed the lyrics more.
Second time?
No, just in general, more than the tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's soft, it's fine, but I didn't find it incredibly memorable.
Sure.
But
I just think like lines like, do I have to open up a vein?
That's clever. I like the vein line specifically actually stood out.
Yeah, that's right. So things like that, I think, lyrically anyway, elevate the movie to a different standard.
And that looked like real blood on the finger.
I believe it was. I didn't check the end, but it didn't say no humans were hurt during the making of this film, so I think there might be an argument to say.
They took one for the team there, Rick.
Yep.
But seemingly this plant is something. It's special.
That's right.
It kind of looks like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, I think that's...
Which is a great character from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Absolutely. Tim Reed.
Jeez, good for you.
Yeah, I used to love
you.
that.
If it's not Lonnie Anderson, I don't know who you are.
She just died recently.
She did, yeah. My dad was very upset. He was a big fan.
Oh, sure. I bet. Yeah.
But we're also big fans of John Candy.
Absolutely, yeah. New movie, new documentary released at TIFF this year.
I heard. Reynolds kind of running the show there.
Colin Hanks.
Yes.
Lovely man.
I heard you met him.
I did.
That was a great story. That beats my Brett Butt story.
Yeah.
He came to Rideau Center, and I tried to joke with him, and it went right over his head. He was just looking for the Apple Store. That was it. But your Hank story was...
sent him to the grocery store instead? Yeah. Farm boys downstairs?
Yeah, but it's nice when you talk to somebody, and you're like, I like your work, and you can reference it. I respect that approach.
Yeah, it was great. It was a nice little moment at the airport. Lovely guy.
Yeah, seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, TIFF, that's going on in TO right now, or was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was supposed to go.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we just didn't get organized enough because we have a little gang that does the hosting stuff.
Yes.
And one of the volunteers there always goes.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do it this year, but people get busy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're so busy with work and everything. I can see how.
Well, I got my hands full. Do a lot of editing. I posted my new show. Oh,
fantastic!
Yeah. Oh, great!
About this.
9 minutes of pure entertainment. But nonetheless, we have John Candy as a radio host.
That's right.
I look up to that.
When I think of John Candy, the word that comes to me is weird. You ever have that?
Not recently. Or only recently. And I didn't realize John Candy was even in the movie, like I said at the beginning. So I'm like, that was a nice treat.
Yep.
I love John.
Of course.
A lot of people do.
Planes, Trains,
apparently.
Automobiles. Another one, yeah.
I mean, good enough to get this film about him.
The name of the doc is I Like Me.
Yeah. And I love everyone involved in it, like Eugene Levy.
Of course.
Bill Murray.
Of course.
Reynolds, not so much, but he's nice enough.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's Canadian. It's fine.
Yeah. Now, I don't think this was one of his best roles.
It's not meant to be. Again,
it's not meant to be. Let me, I'm in your movie. Let's have a little bit of fun.
I'll do a day's work. I'll be kind of silly and goofy and move on. Right?
Yeah.
This isn't like a starring vehicle.
Yeah, it's not Uncle Buck.
Exactly. Yeah, where you're asking him to carry the whole movie on your shoulders. I thought he was great in this little
That's okay.
cameo.
I mean, if you're going to compare it to some other characters, it's probably one of my leaser favorite appearances, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
It's not as grand. I think you know who I'm alluding
Oh, sure,
to.
Yeah. Coming soon.
But it does give Moranis' character Seymour a chance to get on the radio.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Hype up. Give him the address.
Oh, yeah.
Says, give him the address.
Yeah, wish could have been there.
What I do love is is that he goes to introduce the same story or tell the same story that he told Christopher Guest earlier, and instead of going back, he just says, "Remember that eclipse a couple of days ago?" And then just cuts to the next scene, like we already know. I like
That's
that.
smart. That's good filmmaking.
I think so. It's also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Kind of a clever little bit.
I thought it was just good filmmaking. I think it was funny.
All right. Well, your sense of humor sucks. Now, speaking of kind of big performances, I would suggest that Ellen Greene does a broad. Now, again, if you buy into it, I don't mind it. But even when I was younger, it was a pill to swallow. I've over the years kind of mellowed out to it.
And you don't like pills.
Not a pill guy.
You're not a pill guy.
A Phil guy, yes, but not a pill.
You're
guy.
a Phil. That's right.
But yeah, so I do understand and appreciate a certain level of like, ooh, this is a tough one, which is why I kind of anticipated your feelings about it. However, I think her performance, if you take away the voice, let's say, or whatever, I think is really funny in the way in which she reacts to Seymour when she's talking about getting handcuffed. You weren't tied up, were you? She's like, no, just a little handcuffs,
Kinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're into that, eh?
I just like that she's so feminine and so like fragile in her voice.
Yeah. Dainty?
Yeah, right. And then obviously,
Can I say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good.
That is obviously in a position that, there's probably some abuse going on. And what I thought about when I was seeing this was the perks of being a wallflower, right? We accept the love we think we deserve. The movie is not interested in that, right? It's not preaching. It obviously just needs to be part of that story to tell that part of the story. However, in 2025 eyes and having read and seen this story and that book and stuff, it matters when you're watching that. You're like, yeah, you know what? You just have no self-worth.
Yeah,
at all.
Really, that's
She
the
probably
problem.
got cut from a play in grade 3 and has been nursing that pain ever since.
Well, got on a different stage.
That's
A
right.
different kind of stage.
That's right.
And we find out that she cooks like Betty Crocker, or
Yep.
wants to.
Wants to. Yep.
It looks like Donna Reed.
Yeah, Donna Reed. We know. If you know Donna Reed,
I know the name.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay. All right. That's who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. Have you ever put plastic on any furniture?
Never.
Used
In
to
fact,
be a thing.
yeah, no,
yeah.
for sure. I know a couple of people that do towels on their couch, but they never a plastic. I've never seen a plastic situation. Have you seen a plastic in the country? Do you even get plastic out there?
No, we don't. No plastic. But we did have Tupperware parties.
Very good.
We did
very
have
good.
those. I think my mom still has the same Tupperware.
That's the beauty of the Tupperware. It lasts forever.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've got a piece or two.
Piece
left
of masking
over.
tape with the last name on it. Oh,
That's
yeah.
all you need.
Yeah, upgrade to a label maker one day, but
Yeah, eventually.
we'll see.
What I love about this song, Somewhere That's Green, it's what would be called in a musical the want song,
Yeah, okay.
right? So we
see.
have that moment in the movie or the show or whatever where the lead character gets to explain what their goals are, their purposes are, their hope is.
The stakes.
The stakes to a certain extent, this want song. So in Little Mermaid, if you recall, that's like
No.
part of your world, right? So she's looking out and she's like, this is what I want to see and do and be in my life. And in this movie, it's something similar. I want somewhere that's green. I want peace and quiet. I want to be a housewife. I want to live in this idyllic kind of world.
Great.
And I think this song, I think, is beautiful. And again, her voice, if you're willing to accept it, I think is beautiful in this. Again, back to the playful words, right? Where she's talking about dating a sadist.
Yes.
They're very clever rhyming schemes and looking for this idyllic life coming out of what Skid Row and whatever else. Now, I thought you might appreciate it in this moment. I'm not sure if you caught it, but they're hoping to watch the movies on the big, ginormous 12-inch screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we have a bit of a shift change of music,
Sure.
and the movie kind of pivots.
Yeah.
I know you like that word, buddy.
Yeah, I love it.
We get the ladies
Yes.
on a rooftop.
That's right. We go now to third-person perspective as opposed to Audrey and Rick Moranis talking or Seymour singing in first person wants and desires. Now we have the omnipresent third person singing.
I like to be able to change between the two in a video game.
There you go.
I like that
That's-
option.
yeah.
I like to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're wearing some really nice red dresses.
Sure. Why not? They're having some fun now.
And we get the plant sucking on Seymour's finger.
Yeah.
You like that, eh? It reminded me of a James Bond movie we did recently, the shower scene.
Oh,
The
yeah.
finger sucking.
Sure,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
There you go. There's some connective tissue for you.
Slightly different context.
A little
but
bit.
Yeah.
If you dig deep enough. Dig deep
There's some
enough.
connecting there.
Meanwhile, business is good.
Sure, it's booming. Audrey's getting bigger.
Yeah, the plant is blooming
Yeah.
as well because of the blood. And Seymour is getting forgetful and anemic.
Yeah, I love that. The joke of it is that
Yeah.
he's absent-minded. He's stumbling
woozy.
around. He's got no memory or whatever else because he's literally being bled dry.
I remember the time you gave blood just a couple
yeah.
weeks
There
ago
you go.
there, and you were
Passed
rough
out
to
on
go
the
for a little
floor right
bit.
there.
Yeah.
Nearly fell into the traffic. Yeah, it was bad scene.
Speaking of traffic, we have a motorcycle.
Yes, that's right. The introduction.
Yeah, this is big.
This is a big moment
This
in
is
the
a
movie.
showcase.
It's 30 minutes in, and it is a showcase for sure.
It's recognized as such a good song that they put it back in at the end, like
Yep.
in the credits.
Yep.
So that's how you know it's one of the good ones.
Yeah, sure.
Because they're not all good, but this one's good.
This is a good one.
This is a good one. And we get Steve Martin with black hair.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? I thought that, wow,
Nice.
who'd have thought?
I mean, nice change.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
silver haired as long as I can remember.
Absolutely. I didn't think he'd do it. I didn't think he'd do that for a role, but he did. He committed to the role.
That's it. Respect the hell out of that.
And he sings about shooting puppies, poisoning guppies, and bashing the heads of cats.
Yep.
I bet you connect to this. You're not a big pet lover.
I don't love pets. Now, I don't want them
Okay.
murdered,
Okay, that's good.
but I don't want to ever own one.
Yeah. Even though you practically do. In-law. It's a
There's
dog-in-law.
There's no paperwork to trace me. It's like in Heat. I can leave this within 30 seconds.
Yeah. But I love the story, and I love his love for his mom.
Yeah, mama.
And then he walks into the room, and he's a dentist.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think it's a great introduction of a character. It's a great song, and I love what's happening underneath it.
The undercurrent?
Yeah, the viciousness of what he's going through and how much he enjoys it.
Oh, my God.
And
That's so funny.
It gets a thrill when he drills a bicuspid. It's just genius lyrics.
I don't even care if this is your favorite scene.
Okay.
It's mine.
Wow, a Steve Martin scene is your favorite scene.
I know.
Here we are.
I hear it.
Across
It's
the
happened.
Rubicon.
We've come full circle, and Steve Martin more or less makes this movie for me, and I absolutely love everything about the dentist stuff. Every choice they make, like everything.
Absolutely.
It's just good stuff.
Say right? Like just genius.
Just when he goes in their mouth with a big tool, like he's all into it. Like he really gives it a full performance. And he also likes nitrous oxide.
That's right. And I like his look. I like the 50s greaser look, right?
Yeah.
Like the wild one or whatever else.
Yeah, the wild
Brando and
dentist.
stuff. Yeah. It's definitely a showcase, and it definitely elevates the movie, picks up that energy. If I didn't need it. Like I thought the movie's still plugging along, but it brings it to a new level.
Yeah, I think the movie's doing fine. I think it's slowly amping up, and this I think is a peak.
It's definitely peaking for
Yeah.
sure. Now for me, what's great about it is it crests with the sort of next big song that I love and really shows off some of my favorite stuff in the movie, which is
of course, yeah.
when we're hearing Feed Me Seymour and watching the plant sing and almost dance
Pretty close.
is pretty impressive work for me to watch. The puppetry of that and the use
Fantastic.
of forced perspective and depth and how you film that is
Incredible.
it's incredible.
Masterpiece
Yeah.
in that sense. Just say I didn't like the movie at all. Just pretend.
Yeah,
Hypothetically speaking,
Uh-huh.
you cannot argue that aspect of the movie is fantastic and award-winning work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's staggeringly high quality that I think does hold up even on a 65-inch television. Also, it's now setting real stakes and sets the plot in motion. The plant is to basically to be credited with the success of the flower shop. So we have now
I mean, it's not wrong.
that's it. But we don't know that, and Seymour doesn't know that necessarily,
He
right?
should.
So he gets to call out, I'm making things happen. The plant is pulling the strings, however that's going to happen. How
does that
is
look?
secondary. But the laying it out like that, I think, in a form of a really catchy song, I think goes a long way.
After I watched it the first time, I normally would have said that it starts to come down right after Martin.
Okay,
Like that scene. But I will agree with you that watching it a second time, that it's still at the mountaintop. You know, the peak.
Yeah,
That's what
sure.
I'm
Yeah,
referring to.
yeah, I get it.
I don't know. Sometimes you don't get it. Sometimes you don't get
You
it.
don't think I can get mountaintop and peak? You don't think I can put those two things together? Pretty sophisticated.
Did you put together that the plant was hinting at killing
Yes.
the dentist?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that they're making this pact. Like there's this sort of tacit understanding and agreement. I
good deal.
love
It's a
the
good
way
deal.
this movie in particular, like you're saying, I love the songs, but I really enjoy the way that the plotting hits from basically what we're talking about, from the dentist, particularly when the tones shifts to Seymour just dropping a couple of pints of blood or drops of blood to kind of keep it going, to the stakes getting higher and higher.
Of course,
and
yeah.
and now all of a sudden,
That's movie making.
yeah, and now we need a victim, and it's not just
Need a full body.
does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? Right? Like there's all these questions, and then he's like, "Wink, wink. We got an option over here. Don't we know somebody that you could
I
maybe?"
mean, checks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But before that, we have what is ultimately probably one of my favorite scenes.
Okay. Well, we did mine. I guess we can do yours
It
too.
doesn't. It also involves the dentist.
Of course, it does.
But here we
Silly
have
if it didn't.
Bill Murray. And this scene just knocks me out. I just loved it. Even way back, the manic energy of it. I love the idea and the cleverness again of putting a sadist with a masochist and how
Yeah.
disappointed sadist would be.
He was pretty upset.
And meanwhile, the masochist is so excited, Bill Murray, that he's like, I went to a dentist on Thursday, and then the guy on Friday told me I couldn't even see the guy till Sunday, so I had to go to a different guy on Saturday. And he's putting cotton balls in his
Yeah.
mouth already. My favorite line, or my favorite moment, is off screen when you just hear all the machinations of a dentist and you hear Bill Murray go, oh, you're something special. You're something special. That's a moment that has lived with me ever since I saw this movie.
In hindsight, what I liked about the scene is that it kept Martin in the movie a little bit longer.
Sure, yeah.
And
it gives him another moment. Another
yeah,
scene.
exactly. And I think that's important. And I think having Bill Murray there as basically the opposite, like you said,
Yeah.
nice combination. There's no real reason for this
It's
scene.
just for having fun.
Yeah, exactly. But I think because it keeps Martin in the movie longer, it does serve a purpose in that sense.
I also think it's really hilarious. So it's
That
just
helps
like you
too.
get another funny scene in a movie.
Like we did last week, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes for the sake of just being funny.
That's right. Why not?
Exactly. It's Rusty.
Now, speaking of Rusty, now I don't know if you had the same image, but when I saw Martin put the gas mask on, what did you think? Because I thought Mad Max.
Oh, I can see that.
I was
yeah.
like, this guy
Yeah.
looks like Hemotep or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't think of that, but now that you mention it, yeah, I'll give it to you.
That image looked very, very familiar
Yeah.
to
I just thought it was an
Fury Road.
hilarious.
Well,
like,
that too, sure.
it was just the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was silly. And I think it's just silly that because of his experience with Bill Murray, he needs that extra high
Yeah,
to work on Seymour.
Yep.
So he can enjoy it.
That's right.
He needs to be on the gas.
Needs to get elevated.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, what I like about it as well is Seymour gets to accomplish his mission without having to
Pull the trigger.
pull the trigger. I know you require a likable protagonist, so
well.
the fact that he doesn't have to kill him officially, does that give him some points, or are you still holding it against him
I understand that I'm not going to be
on anybody's
rooting
team
for
here?
anybody here.
Wow,
No.
Seymour's such a sweet guy.
I don't like him.
Okay,
Don't make some poor choices
All
along the way.
right.
Yeah. Especially if you look at the alternate ending.
That's fair. That's fair. You know who doesn't appreciate it, though, is Mushnick, because he ends up seeing
Yeah, like a
Some
silhouette.
mutilation.
Yeah. Doesn't see it, but he
Yeah,
knows.
He gets it.
Yeah. Now, my question to you, Phil, and again, a bit of an issue here with, keeping this movie grounded, because I know that's what it's trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. Realism.
Would you feed all the body parts, or would you save a leg for later?
I would definitely do my best to spread it out.
Yeah, get a couple weeks.
My worry is that this plant has got needs.
Yeah, it's insatiable.
And so my worry is that you think that you're setting aside a leg, but once they know the leg is there, you're not
Could be trouble.
you're not going to make it.
I was thinking, why doesn't he just eat Seymour? But then I realized he's feeding it, so you kind
Exactly.
of got to keep.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that checks out. I thought it was a bit of a plot hole there, but no, it's this movie's tight. This is a tight movie.
This is your gravy train,
Yeah,
so-
exactly. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
exactly.
Literally.
Literally
Literally.
is the situation, yes. You've mentioned before you're not a fan of Ellen Green's performance, her voice in particular.
That's it. Just the voice, buddy.
This is her moment now. So she's getting a song, Suddenly Seymour.
Yeah, let's give her a song.
And here she's realizing she's free. She's free from the shackles, if you will.
Yes, I won't. I won't.
Of the dentist is now he's
Missing.
deceased.
Well, she
Well,
doesn't know that.
That's right.
Yeah.
But so she's feeling liberation on some level.
On some level. Used to be a
And
stripper, apparently.
What she sees in that, exactly. Yeah, she's known to be liberated. But what she sees in her future is Seymour. And suddenly Seymour is there, which I
Yeah.
kind of like. He's right in front of me.
Great name for a song.
Great name for a song.
It's not a bad one. It's pretty catchy.
It's kind of like the big song of the movie, or one of
Yeah.
the big ones of the movie.
Yeah, because it comes back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's their love story, it's their love song, and so forth. I think the song is a really, really kind of powerful one, and I think her voice, her singing voice anyway, is just banger in this. I think she just nails this particular song.
It's adequate.
Okay.
I gave her that.
The
I mean,
Humbler returns.
coming from the humble. That's right. I'm just happy they kiss.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
kiss,
But I think it's great. I think that they're sort of envisioning this other world. You don't need makeup, which
Which is not true. Just so you know.
for a person myself who's just never enjoyed makeup.
Well, you don't need
others.
it
On
That's-
others.
Oh, on others.
Yeah.
Well.
But I like it. It's a real showcase for Ellen Green, for Audrey, and I think it really delivers on that. And the benefit of that is we have Seymour now finally being in love.
Well, for what he just did, I mean, you want a bit of a payoff.
That's right.
I mean, I know he didn't kill him per se, but he did
feed him.
He did, chop him up.
That's right.
That takes a certain kind of person to do that.
Totally.
Just saying.
Yeah. So he's willing to take that on, but
Yeah.
for the reward, I think it's worth it.
I don't think
Cost
so.
benefit analysis.
Yeah, listen, that voice the rest of your life? You kidding me? I'd chop myself up.
She used to be a dancer.
Yeah.
There's other things at play here.
Feed me. I'll feed myself.
Well, speaking of feed me,
It's supper time.
it's supper time, my
supper
man.
time, and Goodman Wish, good, Mushnick. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mushnick.
Uh-huh.
I'll use his proper name.
That's right.
He deserves
His given name. Give him some credit.
it. Confronts
Yeah.
our friend Seymour
Yep.
about what he may think a murder.
That's right. He doesn't know.
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know.
But he gives him an out.
Yeah.
Tell me the tricks of the trade here, and I won't turn you in.
Yeah.
And you can go to Alaska or somewhere and
Anywhere you want. Just let me have it.
Yeah. And we get the old switcheroo,
Yeah. Yes, we do.
the old Russian roundabout, where normally the person who's the aggressor is pushing the other one forward,
Uh-huh.
but Mushnick is slowly getting pushed closer and closer and closer to the
Audrey
plant.
2.
Audrey 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the official, unofficial name.
I love the song. I like how dark it is.
It is kind of dark,
Like
isn't
it's
it?
sort of really slow, mellow, like dark.
PG-13.
And I love that the backing vocals are on point. I just think this is a really great scene. But certainly, you have Mushnick in a perilous position,
Mm-hmm.
and Seymour doesn't really do anything wrong,
Jeez,
but he just doesn't
Wow.
save. It's
Look
like
at you, this guy.
doesn't kill but doesn't save.
Yeah, that's
Right?
okay. Yeah,
I think it's fine. But
Yeah.
Mushnick getting eaten by the plant is, I think, one of a great scene.
that's why you were never a very good medic in Battlefield. You know, you never res me. It's like you didn't kill me,
No,
but you wouldn't pick me
He's
up
just
either.
made the choice not to save.
Yeah,
you.
you just keep running and gunning, buddy. Yeah, it's a good scene, and again, I think it goes a long way to show the puppetry.
Yes.
And it just gets better and better. It's one of the actually few highlights of the movie, for me anyways, in the last half hour, is the puppetry.
Oh
action.
yeah. Certainly as it gets to the tail end of the movie, it's on on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Not literally.
No,
Not literally. But yeah, he ingests Goodman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mushnick.
Yeah,
That's it for him. And who's famous now?
that's the thing. It's kind of like, again, the plant makes this agreement with Seymour, right? I am in charge. I can make things happen. I have been making things happen, and if we stop, then so too does everything. And he thinks, Seymour does, that the only reason he has any value at all is the success he's got from TV and whatever.
Yeah, so talk about the poor choices, but he gets to be on the cover of Life magazine.
It's true.
I know you've always wanted that.
I wish I could have accomplished that in my days.
Not
but
too late.
I don't even know if Life is even a magazine anymore, frankly.
Time, maybe.
Time, maybe, certainly.
Maybe.
But that it is a thing, and we're dealing with two broken people, Seymour and Audrey. So
Yeah, belong together.
he
Good
also
couple.
doesn't know what his value or worth is. So he thinks that she loves him or could love him because of his success. And meanwhile, she's already sung Suddenly
sung the-
Seymour.
yeah, exactly.
Somewhere That's Green. She
She's
already has
all
the
in.
dream.
It's a toxic relationship, though. Not gonna last.
No.
None of this is worth it.
Audrey, too,
So you know.
will make sure of that.
The relationship may not last, but it's not going to stop him from proposing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know how long those relationships are going to last when you ask
don't.
that question.
You just don't. You just don't.
But, who's going to stop and make every effort to make sure it doesn't go anywhere?
Tough
Audrey,
titty.
too.
Tough titty.
Tough titty.
Tough titty.
So this plan is obviously his own or her own understanding of what the next phase is going to be.
Yeah.
And starts really implementing a plan.
Yes.
Now, what are your thoughts on this? Because it used to be just a plant looking to manipulate a situation or two.
Now it's making phone calls.
Now it's making phone calls.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that scene, especially the second time around. It's a highlight. Just watching, I don't want to say tentacles, but, it's whatever.
Basically, sure.
Yeah, but,
Stems.
putting the cord in. And the funny thing, and again, if you're looking at your phone,
Uh-huh.
which I did a little bit the second time,
Okay.
which is probably why I enjoyed it more, it goes to see if there's any change.
He goes to check
It's
the
such a
change.
subtle thing.
It's always funny no matter what.
Yeah, so it's great. It's a great showcase.
And I love the filmmaking because you also see Audrey's apartment
Yeah,
through the window. So the plant is like aware. And
it has awareness.
yeah, there's I don't know,
alive.
we've already obviously seen it do those things, but there's something the way that with that shot is and how kind of menacing the plant feels now. Even though up until now it's been doing nothing but eat and so forth. For some reason it never felt dangerous in a weird way.
Just eating and singing.
Yeah. But in that moment, the
Yeah.
menace, the shot just feels like, oh, now
This is real.
we like her, right? Like so far, Mushnick is kind of an asshole sometimes. the dentist clearly
Yeah, that's
a
fine.
monster,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So the fact that he's going after Audrey, you're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, slow down.
Yeah.
We like her. Well, you do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you're fine. You're putting her up on the
I wish this had
slab.
happened. She had left earlier. Like, had she gotten eaten instead of the dentist.
Oh, okay.
That would have been better for me. Give me more Martin, less Green. That's all I'm saying.
We're at a bit of a fork in the road. We'll talk about the movie, the theatrical version, and we'll kind of maybe go retroactive from there.
I would love that.
But for now, Audrey follows suit and shows up at the plant store and doesn't really do much except she gets eaten.
Well, I mean, she doesn't know what to expect.
How could you?
You don't know. But luckily, Seymour gets there in time. She's half in there, I guess.
Halfway digested.
Yeah, but saves the day.
Yeah,
Seymour does.
Seymour luckily kind of
And
comes in just the right time.
Plant didn't like that. No. Which is great because then we get to have a moment with Belushi.
Jim Belushi
Jim
comes in to
Belushi.
save the day.
Yeah.
Now, this
Wow.
is a moment that I really kind of get a kick out of because, like you just said, just dancing and singing or just eating and singing is all this plant is doing. And he calls it out right away. If I could just interrupt you singing just for 1 minute,
Yeah.
I've got this proposal. Franchises.
It's not a bad idea.
It turns out it actually is a bad idea.
Actually, it may
It's
be
a terrible idea.
maybe definitely a bad idea.
Maybe ruinous to the entire population.
Do you like Jim Belushi?
No.
Okay.
I was never a big fan of John Belushi.
I didn't like John Belushi, but I was kind of too young to.
He's the Wish John Belushi, I would say.
Well-
to use your parlance.
But you know, I love sitcoms, and
Yeah.
according to Jim, was I want to say early 2000s, where sitcoms are still okay.
Okay.
Before we get into the Netflix and the laugh tracks and all that.
Laugh tracks have been around sitcoms since. The
Yeah, but they
beginning.
did them a lot better.
Oh, okay.
Like today, it's so forced. The dialogue is so bad. Like, it's the writing, really. This is where the writing is still good.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be.
You're saying that according to Jim is
Well,
when the writing was still good.
It's good. It's wholesome.
All right.
It was wholesome. It felt organic. It felt like lived in. Nonetheless, and I had to talk about a little bit of
There's always got to be TV in there.
exactly, and I appreciate you doing that.
So his plan is to produce
Yeah.
Audrey 2 basically around the world. Wants to license it out.
Yeah.
And Seymour,
Doesn't want to do it.
he knows if they just leave, which is the plan, that
Yeah,
he
get out of
and
there.
Audrey are just going to go,
Get out.
that there's potential danger.
Yeah.
So he's got to confront Audrey 2.
Yeah, I wrote this down as the final confrontation.
It's a big one. Yeah.
It's a great scene, and it reminded me of Tremors.
Yes, I see that.
Towards the end, it
Yes.
just kind of escalates throughout. I mean, he's just doing everything.
Yeah.
And they show everything.
Yeah.
He puts the tentacle
Sure.
through the phone.
Yeah. Through his crotch.
yeah. yeah.
Yeah. And he moves himself at some point too, doesn't he?
There's some more movement.
Yeah.
He's taking it up to the next
And it's
level.
huge now, right?
Oh.
It's got so many different tendrils and like all these different.
Yeah, it's big. It's breathtaking.
It's really an astonishing piece of work. When I see this scene, it's like we talked showcase moments for singers and showcase moments for plotting. It's everything that's amazing about puppetry, the way in which you manipulate an inanimate object that way.
Yeah.
When you're watching it and the forced perspective, the manner in which this thing is delivering Mean Green Mother from Outer Space,
Catchy tune.
it's staggering. It is a catchy tune. I just think it's brilliant. And I love the song. It's Toe Tapper. But my gosh, the special effects of it
Yeah, definitely.
are phenomenal.
Yeah. So were you actually tapping your
I'm
toe?
tapping a toe.
You're tapping it right now.
Yep.
Just thinking about
Just
it.
thinking about it. A little side piece of story or information is I have only one time won a jackpot in Vegas.
Of all those times.
I've won a lot of money here and there,
Yeah,
but
but
never
not
like a
jackpot.
jackpot
Yeah,
one.
sure.
And the one jackpot I got was I hit all Seymour on the little shop slot machine.
There you go.
It was $503 US, of course, in
Of
Vegas.
course. Yeah.
And
1,000
while
Canadian.
you're paying out,
Mm-hmm.
they just play Mean Green Mother over and
Oh,
over
cool.
again. And the different
Keeps you coming back.
bonuses are different songs from the movie. So I'm in
Oh,
heaven.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
was happy
absolutely.
to play, and it's a nice little moment.
Well, happy you won.
And the main screen, as you put more money in, Audrey 2 just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it kind of overtakes the entire screen. It's a really cool slot machine.
Is there a Jaws 2 slot machine?
No, I didn't ever found. There is a Jaws 1, like a Jaws 1 slot machine that I found way back, but it only had the name. It didn't have any of the likeness. It didn't have the music. Didn't
don't
have anything.
bother.
It was a complete waste of time.
Don't bother.
So not pleasant.
We can see why I brought up Jaws 2.
Of course.
This is the original ending.
The theatrical ending. I wouldn't say it's the original.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know
it.
which one came first. And let me tell you, underwhelming.
Yeah. I don't mind the effect because it's that kind of
the
appropriate
effect's fine.
50s cheesy.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
But I agree. It's a bit of a letdown.
The ending sucks.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Sucks. I was, I'll keep this for my final thoughts, of course, but the movie, the first time I watched it, lost a lot of steam once Martin had been dispatched. And then a little bit after that, the last 20 minutes, I did appreciate that moment of the destruction.
Okay.
But I was bored.
Really?
I don't know what it was.
It's a 91-minute movie. I'm
I know,
surprised.
Exactly. And I thank you for that. That is a good thing. But I just didn't find, like, the music I liked a little bit better as it sunk in a little bit the second time.
Okay.
But when you've brought off Jesus Christ Superstar, that bar's pretty high.
Of course. It's one of the all-time greats.
That's your fault. That's on you.
Fair.
And it was just, I don't know, it just felt like it was dragging for me. I don't know what it was. Now I'm locked in. Like, I have no distractions.
Sure.
So, and I'm on the big screen, and just the last 20 minutes, half hour.
Really?
And then the ending. It might be just mostly the ending. I just did not like where this movie went.
Seymour kind of rises, saves her. The electrocution doesn't do much. Did you like the kind of wink and a nod at the end? Did you catch the...
Yeah, I saw the plant.
Like little plant Audrey 3 is going to take care of?
No.
I think that in the moment, I didn't mind the ending when I first saw it.
But you didn't know there was a better one
But
out
I didn't
there?
know there was a better one out there. And I think years later, when the director's sort of version, let's say, got released on DVD and became more ubiquitous, that was, to me, for sure, a better ending. It's a lot bleaker, frankly. I can see why it isn't the ending, right? Because you're killing Audrey, you're killing Seymour, and you're ultimately taking over the entire world. It's a tough sell, right? I think if you're trying to sell this movie to audiences in 86, 80,
I know.
Maybe they don't want. And you're a guy, you want to like people, right? So this is that thing where you're like, you can't kill this movie, can't work.
I think good ending trumps happy ending.
Do you think if you had seen the director's ending, which you just alluded to, before anything, you would like this movie, or do you think you would feel cheapened by the fact that everybody dies?
When we watched it together, the alternate ending, I'm like, this is good, especially on a small screen.
Of course.
It just looks crisper, right?
Sure.
That's just the reality of those older movies. And I said to myself that I probably would have enjoyed the entirety of this film had that been the actual ending. Had I watched it
originally, had that been your first...
My level of enjoyment would have been increased. I think.
Find that interesting because I personally think that 12-minute or so ending drags a bit.
Well,
and I don't think I don't think it's bad, but it goes on and on for a while. So I'm wondering.
That's a good point. I only watched it of course by itself for 12 minutes.
But if you're feeling already bored-ish by the end of the second half,
let me
recalibrate.
Let me that ending, but tightened up.
Okay.
A little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shave a couple minutes off here and there.
Yeah. Make it like 6-7 minutes.
But have it be a destruction of the end of the world, basically.
Yeah. 100%. And that scene in the alternate ending of him taking in Moranis.
Yeah.
Just the speed of that, it's just really good. Like that as a finishing. I think it was really tense.
Yeah.
Like, is he going to eat him? Is he not? I'm like, oh my God, he does. I'm like, that's cool. I think it would have left a ironically better taste in my mouth than the really, really fake country home.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. This movie has a lot of cachet with me, so I'm fine either way, but I do agree that I really like the nihilistic ending, and I just, from a guy that appreciates the puppetry and the miniature work and all the other kind of movie tricks that produces, watching those plants overtake the world, using a War of the Worlds kind of scene on the television, taking over New York City, the bridges, kind of going all the way down. That scene with when the train that's really funny, and also just in terms of the technical side, really
big production,
Huge. So it doesn't hurt the ending that it has, but I definitely think the other ending is better and more.
But you're
exciting.
Okay just watching it like as a side piece.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily need it.
Of.
Now, there is a version that has it cut back together for our purposes.
I could do that for you.
We just wanted to, in a couple weeks. You could.
I'm busy, man.
Yeah. But there is a version that is all cut together. But I really like this movie. I was a big fan back in the day. Now, I don't know if it's still, one of my all-time favorite musicals. But in watching it this time, it's been at least 20 years since I've seen this movie.
Okay.
And I really dug it. I really find that most of the music, to be really catchy and good enough to listen separate from but I wouldn't listen to necessarily Suddenly Susan. But Skid Row is on my phone. So there's certain songs that I would do it and not necessarily like Somewhere That's Green. Probably wouldn't listen to on its own.
Would you watch Suddenly Susan, though? That's the real question. Or would you watch According to Jim? If you had to pick one.
Wow. If I had to...
For the rest of your life, you have to watch one of those shows.
Probably Susan.
You're an idiot. That's the dumbest thing I've
I
heard.
enjoy Brooke Shields more than I like Jim Belushi. Although I did watch Curly Sue once, and I thought that was okay when I was 6
Wonderful.
or 7.
It's great.
Yeah, maybe 10.
You want to hear my final thoughts?
I do indeed. The audience has been waiting. You've teased it all movie long.
To the end. I watched the movie twice.
Yes,
like
you
I
mentioned.
said, my first experience left me, didn't really like it. Big screen TV.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just didn't like anything after Steve Martin. I think he was really the life of the movie.
He's only in it for like 10 minutes from
I know.
introduction to the
But it
death.
amps up to that.
Sure, absolutely.
And I felt like after the Bill Murray scene, I should say,
Yes.
like after that showcase scene, basically after Martin,
But after he's dead.
after he's dead, I don't know, it just sucked the life out of the movie for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a weird thing because then I watched it again the next day, honestly on a smaller screen, like on a laptop-sized screen.
Sure.
The fact that it looked crisper,
Uh-huh.
I kind of knew what to expect.
I would hope so.
I could go on my phone every once in a while,
Sure.
quick check. Though I found myself pretty in tune with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it went by a little breezier, and I thought, okay, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's decent. I don't think I would watch it again necessarily,
Okay.
but all in all, I can see why other people like yourself like it. I can see more of the appeal.
Mm-hmm.
I think the puppetry is amazing.
Yeah.
I think really why I couldn't connect to it as much as some others is it's JCS.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
what's the buzz? Like, there is no what's the buzz song.
Yeah.
Like, the intro song is good.
Yes.
There's a couple okay songs, but nothing truly memorable,
Okay.
in my opinion. Now, having watched the other ending, the appreciation goes up maybe a notch, brings it from a 6 to a 7.
Okay.
By
All right.
7. You know how I like to give it a 7.
You love the 7. You love the 7s.
But, I mean, I didn't feel like I wasted my time
That's good.
watching it, so it wasn't a bad experience.
I think the movie is better than you're saying, but I recognize that it is not certainly at the sort of pedigree of a JCS. And it's a musical, so I already knew there was a bit of a hump to get in. But I found most of it to be pretty enjoyable. And the stuff that I didn't particularly like, the songs, it always comes down to the songs to me that don't really live up to the rest. Luckily, there's few of them because for every Grow For Me, let's say, which is a song that's fine,
That's okay.
there's a Mean Green Mother, right? And you're like, well, shit, this is great. Or Skid Row, which is great. Or Little Shop, the title song.
Yeah,
So
They were all good in JCS.
that's
Saying.
fair. Believe me, there's a reason why I love that one too.
I
So.
think at the end of this year, we're almost ready to compile a list of the best musicals. We're one closer.
Yeah.
We can't do it every year, obviously, thank God, because you only have one to pick from, because usually it's just one, maybe
I try
two.
and spare you a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
but now we've done,
there's a couple on the
4 or
horizon
5.
that I think.
Okay, maybe next year then.
Yeah, next year I would say because I
Yeah.
got a couple that are on deck.
All
let's
right.
say.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, folks. So we look forward to enjoying your company on the Facebook page. Obviously, join us there. Please rate the podcast 5 stars on your podcatcher of choice. Please subscribe so you never miss an episode, and please, of course, share it with anyone you know in and around Skid Row. Please do.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Good night.
Talk to you next week.